Well, the Gibraltar Police Federations are some of the newest members we have in Eurocop, and for a number of years they've actually been trying to get us to come to the Rock for the purpose of our meeting. Unfortunately, COVID has defeated us over the past 2 years, so this is the first opportunity we had to come and visit the jurisdiction of some of our newest members, and it's important that we show our solidarity and support to them in doing so.
Headline news at this conference: the war in Ukraine and the cascade of issues and the repercussions for law enforcement across Europe.
Yes, and there's no way police officers could come together and not discuss the realities of what's unfolding in Ukraine. We see the mass exodus of citizens from Ukraine as they flee the ravages of war. That creates immense pressure on police forces in neighbouring countries as they receive people who have gone through harrowing experiences, and it's essential that police forces are supported to enable them to support the victims of war.
And of course, all the evidence coming to light of the atrocities and war crimes being committed in that country.
We should never lose sight of that particular issue. The displaced populations are bringing with them direct evidence that they have captured on their phones mostly and are sharing with friends and family across the world. We're also calling for political leadership to allow police forces across Europe to be able to gather that evidence to make sure that it's not lost to time, because sadly some of those that are gathering that evidence of atrocities will lose their lives, and digital evidence will be time and date stamped and also have geolocation on it. Critical evidence for any future war crimes tribunal, and it's essential that police forces are tooled to be able to gather that evidence and show solidarity with the Ukrainian people.
That's the first opportunity that you've had to come here and discuss the death at sea incident in 2020 involving Royal Gibraltar police officers, as well as the coroner's inquest, which delivered a finding of unlawful killing. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, the significance of that ruling for police cooperation and the fight against drugs are absolutely enormous, not just for the police officers in Gibraltar or even the colleagues that they work with in Garda Civil, but for the whole of Europe. Any police officer could find themselves in a similar situation. But the real issue for us as police unions was the absolute lack of leadership shown by leaders in the Royal Gibraltar Police, and the fact that nobody spoke up to provide significant operational context in support of those that were doing their job is absolutely abysmal.